G'day folks. How are we all? G'day Glenn Carter, g'day Linda, g'day Wisey. How are you? Hope you are all having a great weekend. This is of course the story of the week. We are looking at Bluey. 2026 Bluey coins came out. These are the two circulating coins which were in change. You've got Bluey for real life and Bingo Hooray. These are also the two coins which are in the PNCs. I got the PNCs, got the 5 carded coins. I got the two, what are those? The gold proof and the silver proof coins, and then got hold of the got hold of all of the Bluey coins, the proofs, the PNCs, the change coins, the coins and cards, and the albums. Unfortunately, I didn't get the coloured coin in the album, but I did get 5 of each of the coloured change coins, so that was a nice way to kick off the week. Very few people at my post office when it opened at 9. There were only about 20 in the queue. I was third in the queue, which is quite nice because I managed to get hold of the proof coins because they only had, I think, 4 proof coins, but they had plenty of the albums. And I've walked past a few post offices since then who also appear to still have stuff in them. So if there is anyone still looking for something, especially in Brisbane, Sunnybank Plaza, post offices in Sunnybank Plaza, looks like it does have Bluey coins still available. Here we go. 2019 N rank broadly. Just 1.1 million on this. Unfortunately, green verdigrisy colour all over it. So not a good start to the hunt, but low mintage. So I know Linda picked up some of those Bluey coins. Did anyone else pick up some Bluey coins during the week? Given, how are you? Good to see you. How are you this morning? How is Florida? I assume it's warming up since Brisbane is getting cool. It's actually quite cold here in Brisbane today. For the first time in quite a while, I actually had to check to see if the washing had dried. Normally it's just a given. Yeah, some very grubby coins in this first roll. Mickey, g'day, how are you? It was, yes, unseasonably cold for May. Normally June, July when it starts getting cold in Brisbane, but very, very cold today. Well, in my opinion anyway. This one got a little bit of, hard to tell. No, I think it's just dirt. 2014, there's no crop circle on that. A good 50-cent hunt on camera this week, which will be episode 2 of the new 50-cent book, which you'll see in a couple of weeks' time. Episode 1 of the new book comes out this week. Of course, if you were here about 3 weeks ago, you would have seen we found the one coin we needed to finish off book 2. Oh, how is everyone? How's everyone's weekend been? Anyone got up to anything interesting? Been very quiet for me. Been a bit of pain the last few days, which happens. Flare up of one of my chronic illnesses, but I did do a bunch of videos, edit a bunch of videos today, so that did help. Nice shiny primary schools design there. I found a 2026 20-cent coin this week as well, so I now have the $1, the $2, the 20-cent, and the 10-cent, just missing the 5-cent and the 50 cents in 2026 so far. Good evening, Alan. Good evening, John. How is everybody? Happy Sunday. Sunday for most of the world, I'm pretty sure. Early hours of the morning in the US and It's a late evening in New Zealand, so yeah, it's pretty sure the whole world's there. All right, what have we got here? Not much so far. I'm getting ads on my own video. That's interesting. Good old ads. What have we got here? Did you realize you can leave voice note replays on your videos comments? I did not. Not sure why I'd want to, but that's an interesting fact to know. Now, did anyone pick up the coloured Bluey coin this week? Was anyone lucky enough to score the 1 in 10 with Bingo hatching out of the egg in colour? None of the people around me in the queue at Australia Post on Wednesday were lucky enough. 4:36 a.m. in the Midwest. Oh, that is, well, nice to see you here, even if it is that early. Thank you for joining us. Not sure if you're an early bird or you haven't been to bed yet after Saturday night, but welcome on in anyway. Mickey, you got lucky on you, mate. That is excellent. Seen a couple around, but why he hasn't opened his rolls. Okay. I got 2 of the packs and didn't score on either of them, unfortunately. So I'm not going to go chasing them. You know, if you get them, you get them. If you don't, you don't. It's not the end of the world. Yes, it was nice to see everything else, though. Get hold of everything else. Hadn't planned on buying everything, but that's somehow ended up with me getting everything. So there we go. So what happens when you have a friend at the post office? Nice to see that, yeah, some of you guys actually won and scored that coloured coin. Anyone go in the ballot, or was it just people going to the post office and picking them up there? Of course, if you were in the ballot, you probably won't have even had your coins yet, but I did find that the way they did them this time made it a lot harder to get them open without damaging the roll. Done a bit differently. The pull tab wasn't quite as nice as it was on previous issues of stuff. So that was a bit annoying because I managed to get some nice rolls coming out of the other ones, but nothing on that. Yeah, I've stopped going in ballots when I know I can get stuff from my post office. For example, when I was picking up all that Bluey stuff, she also had the cement coloured remembrance coin for me in the Battle of Kipiong. Yeah, I did not expect these 2, but she had these 2 sitting there waiting for me, so I got both of those and the PNCs which came with them. So the Dawn Service and the Battle of Kipiong. Was not expecting those, but those were sitting there waiting when I was picking up Bluey stuff. So it's yeah, nice when you get all these stuff you're not expecting. You have all of the rolls from the first sketch to now unopened. Nice. Yeah, I guess keeping an unopened roll of everything is probably good in the future for saving. I mean, for, yeah, you do intend to sell it in the future. But I guess if you're just keeping it in your collection, that's also a nice way to do it, having an unopened roll there. Yes, a bit like Linda. I don't think I could do it without knowing. I've got to know what's in the roll. The Millennium Year on the end here, it is not infused. Oh wow. 6 change over $1 coins in 3 weeks and 50 2026 roos. How is it everyone but me can get the changeover coins in the $1? Seriously, this is the only $1 coin I have not found in circulation, bar a roll which was sent to me specifically for the purpose of finding it to finish off a book. Really hoping we get something tonight. Tonight's live coin or live hunt coins have come to us from Westpac this week because no one else had any coins in my local area and I wasn't going all the way into the CBD to get them. So got them from Westpac. What have we got here? Coin. That's low mintage, 2 million, 3 million, 3.351 million. So we do have a find. It probably needs a bit of a clean up, but other than that, it will be a keeper. Which bank did you get it from, Linda? Do I need to drive to the north side to find one? Oh dear. It's my white whale. Yes. Oh my goodness. What has happened to this one? This has had a hard life. It's been stuck somewhere and ground down. Only 2022 and it looks like it's come from the 70s. You never know, you never know. G'day T-Bone one, welcome on in. How are you? Thank you for joining us. We are currently opening Australian 50-cent coins at the moment, and then we'll move on to Australian $1 coins after that. Just looking for any of the low mintage coins, the low mintage commemorators or low mintage definitives, any of the coins with known errors or variations, or anything else which is going to pop out and scream at us that shouldn't be in there. That is very annoying, Alan. I can imagine having it go missing is not something you want. I mean, I can tell you that it going missing is not something you want, but it would be especially frustrating if you knew you had it and then you looked everywhere and couldn't find it. Nothing here so far. But as we've said in the last few weeks of live hunting, it is definitely getting harder to find 50-cent coins that we're looking for at the moment. In fact, I think I've only found 3 in week 2 of book 3. Just very little there at all. Maybe it's just a change of season for the coins. We know the $1 are going through their seasonal change in wrapping colour. How many people have an Aussie Post Privy Mark coin? Is that the A from Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1? I do not have the Australia Post Privy Mark on that one. Most frustratingly. But then, to be fair, I didn't get them at the time, so I'm only getting them on the secondary market / what turns up in noodling. So I'd be hard pressed to have found one. No rotations coming through in the lives. Ah, wow. Between my recorded hunts and my lives, it is nice to have people starting to look for coins. I am going to be doing eventually, it's been in the works for a while, I just haven't got around to it, a um, series of episodes directed towards new coin collectors, just talking about some of the things to look out for and going through basically the 101s of coin collecting, like what does obverse mean, what does reverse mean, all that sort of stuff. So I do, yes, have quite a few new coin collectors coming through my hunts, which is nice. That's a 2013. Got yours in the roll. Nice. Nice 2002 Year of the Outback there. Bit of gunk on it, but just common commemorative. 3 rolls of 50-cent coins left. Oh, she's a bit cool. Hello, we've got Northern Territory again. This is the 3rd Northern Territory coin in 2 weeks, and again, I can't put it into the album because we're still too early in the album, but that is another great find. Northern Territory coat of arms from the Centenary Federation Series 2001. Sorry, I keep hitting the camera mount. Northern Territory, 2.1 million on Northern Territory. That is nice and odd that we found 3 now in 2 last week and 1 this week when I can't use them for the book. So if you are, yes, wondering about that, I've set myself a rule that if I only need 2 or 3 coins left for the book, I can take them from a live hunt. If I need more than 3, live hunts don't count. But hey, it'll be going to the wider collection at least, so that is nice. Back to a bit of a slowdown with these coins. Gary, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Yeah, nope. Not even a little cud on any of these coins. Not much coming through in these first few, these, yes, these rolls. Pass and flitters again. All right. Second to last roll of 50 cents to work through. No double bar on that 79. Okay, Rob. Good to see you. Gary, did you get in the Bluey hunt over during the week? You stand in line at the post office or the mint or anywhere else? Did anyone go down to the mint? So there was huge queues for a couple of days outside the mint for the release down there. And some nice big queues up here at the mint, the Australia Post at Paddington, where they had the official launch. Bluey and Bingo in attendance, and guys from Coin Exchange and everywhere else who came up. A lot of different streamers were there from TikTok streamers and that. Been a good week coin collecting. The 2001, just Commonwealth. All right. Silver Jubilee, that's not in bad condition. Common. Moving on into our final roll of the 50 cents. A couple of finds out of it. All right. We have any last roll luck, or will it be up to the $1 coins to save us again like it did the last couple of weeks? And what have we got there? 2014. Has that got no crop circle? Ooh, running out. Running out of luck, I think, on these ones. 2010, not rotated. Nothing visible in that 2024. Nothing there. Oh dear. Ooh. There's a drop. We've got a drop counter. We've got a drop counter. Is anyone counting how many of these I drop? And it looks like we are ending the 50 cents with a fizz. Not much at all at the end there. So it's time to, 50 cents. We've got the no coin and the Northern Territory coat of arms for the second week in a row. 2 last week, 1 this week. Of course, can't go into the album this early on, so that's going to go into the wider collection. All right, time to start the $1 coins. It's a great time if you haven't yet to drop a like on this video, thumbs up. You haven't yet subscribed, appreciate it if you could subscribe. I am trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of June. That's my goal. Hopefully we can see that come to fruition. Not doing any $2 coins. I'm not going to see any Bluey coins come through this week, or new Bluey coins at least. We might see an old Bluey coin come through. It's got a bit of a double rim there, but not enough. And not enough of a rotation to be considered worth it. So what do you guys want to see come out of that $1 hunt today? I'm of course looking for the corporate partnership coins, any IFCs. Wouldn't be mad if I got a Bluey or a bingo coin come through this week, as we are still in release week for the 2026 Bluey coins. So having a 2024 Bluey come through wouldn't be these days. That's the mob of 6 roos. Sending these back now. I've got plenty of these come through up here. I know other parts of the country are still looking for them, but there are plenty up here in my half of Brisbane at least. So if you are looking for 2025, wow, if you are looking for 2026 mob of 6 roos and you haven't found any yet, let me know. I'm happy to send some your way if you do want some. Just drop me an email. My email is linked in the description of this live stream and in the description of the videos. Well, nothing in that first roll of $1. Let's see what else we can get. We do have the 2 different coloured wrapping this week. We've got the orangey one and the dark red, so it is changeover season for the wrapping from Armaguard, so we'll see whether that means different coins come in the different coloured wrappings or not. I don't think they've change the colours as often these days as they used to. It used to be once every quarter they'd change their wrapping colour. But that was back in the Prosegur days, I think, more than the Armaguard. But Armaguard clearly still doing it. They have... I should be holding that there. I think that's got a bit of a cud. A feel of it. No. Just looked like it had a bit of a rim cut on it, but it didn't, unfortunately, so just an optical illusion. $1 scouts. No hat cards. No 2000 coins yet to have a chance at a mule. Obviously there's another coin I have not found before. 2018. Oh, there we go. We've got a low mintage. We've got the 2018 low mintage Anzac coin. 2018, I want to say, had 2 million, didn't it? What do we say? 2018 Anzac. Yeah, 2 million. G'day, Kane. How are you? Good to see you. How is things going over in WA? 2018 Anzac, low minted, and Silver Fox isn't here to see it. That's, yes, that's a good way to start off, or finish off roll 2. All right, what else are we going to get? All right, nothing. 93, we're checking for CUD errors. Don't think there's any CUD errors on that, and no privy mark, but we do have Matildas. We've got the header coin from the 2023 Matildas series, corporate partnership with Australia. That is a nice find, part of the FIFA Women's World Cup series, issued in 2023. That one will be going into my hoard of coins. If you're new here, I do have a hoard of football coins, so that's soccer, and aviation coins, and this one will be joining that hoard. Okay, what else is going on? Not a lot. There are some very ugly looking coins here. Oh look, there's a second Matilda's one. Alright, good night, Linda. Have a great night. You can always catch up with the rest of the VOD. It will be uploaded to the channel after it's synced, and we will catch you next week, or during the week on the videos, but next week definitely on the live. Nick Bow 588. Yes, the one of the net is the goalie's coin, or the keeper's coin. We may get hold of that, but we've found 2 of the header coin, which is nice. Of course, in that series, you've got the keeper, the header, the striker, and the tackle coin. All right, what else will this hunt give us? No chance of a mule yet, but it would be nice to see at least a chance come through. Righty-ho, what have we got there? Mob of 6 roos again. I mentioned, if you are in a part of the country which hasn't had the mob of 6 roos come through yet and you're wanting some specifically, drop me an email and I will see what I can do for you, because they are coming through thick and fast up here in Brisbane. All right. see. No cards yet today. They had a slow week with lack of Spuru errors, which is, I guess, not normal, but I have been finding quite a few of those lately. And here is that first chance at the 2000 mule coin. Unfortunately, not a mule, just the normal obverse on that one. Yes, I hear a lot of people have issues with banks. I have not had issues with banks. Mind you, I am using an ABN and business accounts to get these coins, so it's one way of doing it. And to answer Breaking Bud's question about the Vegemite coins, there you go. There's 3 of them just there. I just had them sitting right next to where I'm filming, so that's 3 of them. Well, the 3 of them: black, red, yellow. So yeah, those ones are special ones. They will be given out as part of a competition later in the year, I believe. And personally, I've got some of them, but not all of them. Those are uncirculated, those ones there. Okay. Found a changeover last week. Oh yes, everyone seems to be finding changeovers except me. The $1 changeover coin is my white whale. The one coin I cannot just not find. It's kind of hilarious that Phil finds and collects, who streams live on Tuesday nights, can't find a Qantas coin, and I can't find the changeover coin, and Phil has no problems finding the changeover coin, and I have no problems finding the Qantas coin. We just need each other's luck for a week. Ian, g'day, how are you? Good to have you in tonight. We are slowly making our way through the $1 coins, about halfway through now. Very slim pickings in the 50 cents again, and we are now making our way through the $1 coins. A couple of corporate partnerships and a low mintage Anzac so far tonight. 97 Sir Charles Kinston Smith. He's joining the horde of aviation coins. Otherwise, wouldn't be worth keeping. A lot of nice shiny 2024 definitives coming through. I just wish when I flicked them over they were Bingo or Bluey. Oh, don't know what's gone on with that one. There's another Kingsford Smith. What's that? 99. National Year of the Families. No cud on that one. Yes, here in Brisbane. There's a number of people around the Brisbane area. Linda, who was in chat earlier, she's gone now. She's north side of Brisbane. I'm south side of Brisbane. And Silver Fox, who's not here tonight, is north side of Logan, I believe. So we're all sort of spread across the Brisbane Basin, or Greater Brisbane area. That's actually a nice looking 2026 mob of 6 roos. Definitely better than the others I've just had come through there. And there we go. Second low mintage. Second low mintage Anzac coin of the night. This is the 2017 Anzac coin. So the 2017 Anzac coin, 1.9 million. There we go. 2 low mintage Anzacs so far to go with the 2 keepers. Yes, I will be going to the Money Fair, the ANTA Money Fair coming up. I'll be there on the Saturday morning. If you are looking for me, keep an eye out. I'll be wearing this hat, so pretty obvious who I am. I'll be there on the Saturday. Good night, Gary. have a wonderful week. I will no doubt see you in a few streams during the week and in the comments on the videos. Alright, still more stuff coming through. Another mob of 6-throughs, but not as good a condition. Right. Yeah, now we will. Not often I get down to the Bayside, so I won't be heading towards the machines at Calabar anytime soon, or the bank for that matter. Normally I'll get my coins for from my episodes during the week. I go into the CBD to get those. All right, what do we got here? When is the ANDA money fair on? Oh, hello. We've got a low mintage coin. Let me just find the details. ANDA money fair is coming up soon, but I've just got distracted here because we've found Great Aussie Coin Hunt #1 X for Xantippe. Xantippe? I don't know. Kane, are you still there? You're from WA. How do you pronounce this? Xantippe? Is that right? Let me pop that down there. Let me just have a look when this ANDA fair is on. I did see it advertised recently. What am I looking for? That screen. No, wrong place. Search bar. Yeah, I think you're right there. 11th and 12th sounds right. Let's see, Brisbane, yes, 11th and 12th of July at Cusack. Yeah, 11th of July from 10 till 3, 11th to 12th of July, 10 till 3 at the Queensland Sport and Athletics Centre, which is nice and handy for me. So there we go. Entry, yes, dollar coin. I'll probably use one of these from the, well, maybe one from the weekday hunts. Oh, is that, let's check that under magnification. That is just dirt. That is not a rabbit ears card. So yeah, it'd be good to see you, anyone who's there. I'll be, yes, as I say, at the Brisbane ANDA Money Expo on the Saturday from 10, probably just until midday, 1 o'clock-ish. But happy to meet anyone who's around. Come say hi. I'll be, yes, as I said, in the Craig Collect merch. I'll show it on live stream and videos in the week leading up to the fair, just to refresh your memory. Alright, it's been a little while since we've had a find. Is there anything else going to come from these rolls today? We have had a good run so far. Xanthori. Okay, I now know how to pronounce it. Xanthori. That is a great coin. I think that will be my star find for the night, because I've only ever had one of those before and it was damaged to all heck. So quite happy to have a replacement one. Alright, what's 3 rolls left after this one. Hoping for something else of interest. One chance on the mule so far tonight. There was a chance on a Qantas which didn't pan out. Grind is most certainly real. just a 14 Anzac, common one. Ooh. $2007 more Perus last week. Ooh, that is a very nice find. What was that doing in circulation? I wonder who broke up their sets. Here we go, Dollar Discovery Series U, not in the best of conditions. So this one will be going back to the bank. But it is a low mintage find, 1.512 million on that. Qantas coins, you're looking at $3 to $8, depending on the condition and who you can get to buy it. But it's definitely worth more than face value, that's for sure. Do I have an updated recent price for the Qantas one? Last price check I had on Qantas was at the end of January, and yeah, it was selling for $1.60 through to $7.50. That was the recent sales in the previous month on eBay, so it goes up and down all the time, but yeah, sort of anywhere between $1.50 and $8 is what you're looking for, depending on its condition and who you can get to buy it. I know they're, yeah, sort of $2 to $3 on the Coin Exchange website at the moment. Well, it was last time I checked. Nothing on there either. Not slowed down in our finds. We have slowed down, but that's all right. We have some good coins today. Second to last roll here. We're going to find anything in this roll or the final roll. All the 6 roos again. Come on, rotation. Double check that. No rotation on there. That is a pity. Not a lot. We are back into the grind of having all of the same coins. Definitely a lot easier in the corded hunts because I can just triple speed through the grind. Can't do that on live. You got to sit here and watch it. Same way I have to watch it. Right. Slowed right down in these last few rolls. 25, nothing on that. 94. Nope. Okay, moving into our final roll. You haven't yet dropped a thumbs up on this video, appreciate it if you could. If you are new here and thinking about subscribing, I'd appreciate it if you could. Subscribing is of course free and it'll help me get to my goal of 2,000 subscribers by the end of June. If you are new here and you don't know, I live stream Sunday nights, Australian Eastern Standard Time at 7:30, and then I have coin hunts on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Fridays at the moment, but I'll be bringing back some of my other episodes soon. I recorded another World Coin Hunt, so they'll be back in play soon. This is the 2024 AFL W Best and Fairest Trophy from the 2024 AFL Premiership season. Queen's Memorial Reverse there. 1.25 million, I think, on those ones, but that's another corporate partnership, so that is a nice find and it's in fairly decent condition as well. Excellent. All right. Good morning, Captain Happy. Captain Happy. Yeah, I'm not going to try and get the rest of that. Welcome on in. We are just getting towards the end of our hunt, unfortunately. Do start at quite an unfortunate time for people in the US and Canada and other parts of the Americas, but it's a good time for Australians. All right. That is our second 2018 Anzac of the day, but it is getting green, so that one will be going back, unfortunately. But two 2018 Anzacs, one 2017 Anzac. It's not a bad day. Not a bad day indeed. Taz has gone live. All right, well, I'll send you guys all over to Taz. I will join you over there in a moment. That's what I've got today. That there is my star find, my coin of the day. We've got a couple of Matilda's coins, those two low mintage Anzacs, a couple of other things there, and some 50-cent coins. I will see you guys over on Tassie Coin Hunter. Have a great evening, everyone. Have a great day for those of you in the Northern Hemisphere. I will see you on Tuesday in my next episode. Until then, goodbye.